Mic check, mic check. Sorry for technical difficulties. Let's see if this is working. All right, we're good now. Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to start off the top of the first for North Pitt with the leadoff batter, Quinn Price. Next pitch to Quinn is a ball outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Starter on the mound today for Ayden-Grifton is Slater Persinger. 3-2 pitch, foul back to the screen. We'll try it again. Sorry. Slater the wind and the pitch. Chopped on the second. Fielded by John Fields. Throw over to first. Not in time as Quinn Price will reach. Infield single. And that'll bring up the catcher, Colby Burrows.
Number 9, Colby Burrows. Man on first, nobody out.
So runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the first. Slater checks the runner at first. Now the pitch, and there's a bunt back to the pitcher. Fielded by Slater, throw over to first in time for the first out of the game. Quinn Price will advance a second on the play. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Zevin Price.
Shortstop, Zevin Price with 1 out, man on second.
First pitch to Zevin Price is a ball high. 1 ball, no strikes. And there's a throwback to second as the runner slides back in safely. Next pitch to Zevin Price is called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second here in the top of the first. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ayden-Grifton is 9-3 on the season, as North Pitt is 3-8 so far. Next pitch, and there's a fly ball to center field, and it will be caught for the second out of the inning. Runner will stay at second, and now batting the first baseman, Tyleek Sherrod.
Tyleek Sherrod up with 2 outs, man on second base.
Tyleek Sherrod, the righty, due up now. First pitch to him, slider, called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Slater checks a runner at second. And now the pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike 3 for the third out of the inning. North Pitt, 0 runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base in the top of the first. Due up for the Chargers in the bottom of the first is Parker Rowland, Bryson Williams, and Camden Wilson. We'll be back momentarily. We join you back here in the bottom of the first, as the lineup for Ayden-Grifton will be Parker Rowland, Bryson Williams, Camden Wilson, Jack Ewell, Nate Brooks, Davis Brinson, Slater Persinger, Hunter Hollingsworth, and John Fields. Leading off in the bottom of the first, the right fielder Parker Rowland. First pitch to him called ball. Next pitch called strike one. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the lefty Parker Rowland. Next pitch off speed. I thought that was strike three, but Parker stays alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The one in the pitch, fastball, called strike three. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Bryson Williams.
Number 4, the shortstop, Bryson Williams. 1 out, bases empty.
First pitch to Bryson Williams, called strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch dribbled, fouled on the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike three.
Number 21, Jack Ewell, first baseman. Didn't I screw that up? That's the third batter. Let's try that again. I believe this is Camden Wilson.
First pitch to Camden Wilson, called ball. Next pitch lined into center field, and that one's going to get to the wall. Camden Wilson around first. He'll get to second. And that's a stand-up double for Camden Wilson with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
I reckon I made him mad. Number 21, Jack Ewell, the first baseman, man on second base. 2 outs.
So it'll be 2 outs for Jack Ewell. First pitch to Jack Ewell, misses outside, ball 1. Sorry for the technical difficulties. The application that we're using is not working right now on the school Wi-Fi. Next pitch to Ewell is a fly out to right field for the 3rd out of the inning. There will be 0 runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base in the bottom of the first. 0-0 ball game headed to the top of the second.
1 hit, 1 man left.
We're going to try one other way, and that's going to be switching Wi-Fi. So if I lose you, I will start back up a stream momentarily. All right. Technical difficulties over, hopefully. We're going to head to the top of the second. North Pitt 0, Ayden-Grifton 0. We're going to get a chance now to hear for some ads. Second inning sponsor is brought to you by Coltrane Hardware. Top of the second is brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Tired of dealing with overgrown lawns, mosquitoes, and fire ants? Care of it. We specialize in lawn care, mosquito control. We'll be back to that ad read in the bottom of to Bryce Henderson is a ball outside. Next pitch grounded to second base. John fields it over to first in time for the first.
Bryce Henderson with the first out. Number 19, Zion. 19, Zion Smith.
Next batter is the second baseman Zion Smith. First pitch to him is misses outside, ball one. Next pitch called, strike one on the outside corner. Batter disagrees with it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, foul tipped into the mitt for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winding the pitch, slider misses inside, ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a fastball called strike three on the outside corner. 2 outs now in the top of the second, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Bryce Jones.
Number 4, Bryce Jones, third baseman. 2 outs, bases empty.
First pitch to Bryce Jones, called strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, next pitch is a called strike two on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slater uses a slider and misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2-2. Next pitch called. Strike three on the outside corner for the third out of the inning. 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 runners left on base as we head to the bottom of the second. Brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Call us today at 252-258-3182 and let the experts handle your yard so you can enjoy it. Pirate Lawn Enforcement, your lawn, our mission. Top of the second is also brought to you by 2nd Street Cafe. Craving delicious food with hometown charm? Visit 2nd Street Cafe with 2 locations in Farmville and Ayden. We're now open with extended hours until 9 p.m., serving up your favorites all day long. And stay tuned, breakfast is coming soon. Stop by 2nd Street Cafe for great food, great service, and a great time. Now we're headed to the bottom of the second, brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken. Looking for a family-friendly night out? Come to Nash Hot Chicken. Every Monday, kids eat free. Plus, enjoy live music and dive into our delicious $5 chicken and mac bowls. Wing nights are Thursdays with 75-cent wings. It's the perfect spot for great food, good vibes, and family fun. See you at Nash Hot Chicken, where flavor and fun meet. We join you now on the bottom of the second, where Nate Brooks, the quarterback, will lead off the Chargers.
Number 2, Nate Brooks, the DH, leading off the bottom of the second inning.
First pitch to Brooks. It's a fastball that's popped up in the air to the second baseman and caught for the first out. 1 out.
Davis Bryson, number 12, the catcher.
That'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson.
Okay.
Be a lefty on lefty matchup. First pitch called, strike one. Next pitch lined in the center field as Brinson will single. One out, runner on first for the pitcher, Slater Persinger.
One out, number 16, Slater Persinger, the pitcher, up with a man on first. One out.
I apologize again for the scorecast not working. I don't know. I guess it got blocked on the school's Wi-Fi, and a hotspot is not strong enough to support it. So it's just stuck there loading right there.
You are the man. Here you go. You have it.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll figure it out.
First pitch to Slater, misses low, ball one.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir, buddy. Anytime.
Yep.
One ball, no strikes,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
and a swung on and miss, strike two, or strike one. One ball, one strike. Price checks runner at first, and now the pitch misses low. Brinson on the move and called out at second. Caught
Appreciate you,
stealing.
Mr. Charles. Got the coat.
Two outs now for Slater. Two balls, one strike to him. Nobody on base.
Hey, you man. Oh, we won. First win in almost 2 years. Yep.
Shout out to Ayden-Grifton Tennis for getting a win today. Next pitch low and fouled out of play. Two balls, two strikes, two outs now in the bottom of the second. And there's an off-speed pitch called strike three.
Into the third inning.
Yep. 0 runs, 0 hits in the
runs
bottom
there,
of the
headed to
second.
third inning.
Headed to the top of the third,
0-0.
where Kamarion Shepard will lead off the North
Eyes are
Pitt
right. Looks like the
Panthers.
Chargers up.
I'm going to try again to get the scoreboard working. We will join you back here momentarily.
Kamarion Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
Leading off for the Panthers. The designated hitter, Kamarion Shepard. I need a break. Dude.
All right, so let's see if this will work here. We're in the bottom of the second.
Third. Top of third.
Sorry, we're in the top of the third. And Kamarion Shepard will lead off North Pitt with a line drive single to center field.
Single puts a man on first. Just going to bring up Junior Harrington.
All right, so first pitch to Junior Harrington is fouled out of play. So nobody out, runner on first, no balls, one strike. Next pitch, fouled back into the screen. Strike two. No balls, two strikes, no outs here in the top of the third. Next pitch almost hits him. Ball one. One ball, two strikes. And now the pitch swung on and missed. Strike three.
Swing and strike out for the first out. Going to have a runner on first for leadoff man, Quinn Price.
All right, we tried something different. We'll see if the score bug will work now. First pitch to Quinn Price, the pitcher for North Pitt, is called. Strike one. So one out, runner on first. Next pitch swung on and missed. Strike two. No balls, two strikes. Price back in the batter's box. Next pitch misses high. Throw down to second to catch the runner stealing, and he is caught for the second out of the inning. Great play by the catcher, Davis Brinson.
Price could smoke a cigarette, still got him out.
So one ball, two strikes, two outs now. And a pitch barely misses outside for ball two. Two balls, two strikes. Now the pitch. Chopper to second. Fields it, throws it over to first in time for the third out of the inning.
John over to Jack there for the
Zero
last out
runs,
of
one hit, zero runners left on base as we head to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third is brought to you by Brady Repairs. Got broken electronics? Brady Repairs has you covered from PS5s to vintage electronics, phones, and more. We fix it all. Conveniently located on Evans Street in Greenville, North Carolina, we offer fast, affordable repairs that get your devices back in action. Trust Brady Repairs to bring your gadgets back to life. Visit us today on Evans Street. Your third inning sponsor today is Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Bottom of the third is also brought to you by Zaxby's. Craving bold flavors? Visit Zaxby's in Greenville, Winterville, or Washington today. Whether it's our famous chicken fingers, mouth-watering wings, or fresh salads, we've got something for everyone. Stop by today and satisfy your cravings with Zaxby's unbeatable flavor and variety. 3 locations, one great taste. Zaxby's. Also, the bottom of the third is brought to you by Bums. Start your day right at Bums Restaurant in Ayden, North Carolina. Open at 5 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're serving up mouth-watering barbecue, fried chicken, and our legendary cheese biscuits. Whether you're craving a hearty breakfast or a southern classic, Bums has the flavor you love. Come on down to Bums Restaurant, where tradition meets taste. We'll join you here in the bottom of the third as the left fielder, Hunter Hollingsworth, leads off for the Chargers. First pitch grounded to short, throw over to first. In time for the first out of the inning. 1 out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, John Fields.
Bases are wide open for John Fields.
One out now. First pitch to John Fields, called strike one. No balls, one strike. And there's a ground ball to short. Stabbed by the shortstop. Throw over to first in time. 2 outs. What a play by shortstop.
2 down. It's going to go to the top of the lineup. Parker Rowland.
2 outs now for the right fielder, Parker Rowland, who struck out looking in his first at bat. First pitch to Rowland is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. All-speed pitch hits Rowland in the back, and the Chargers will have a runner on first with 2 outs.
Going to be 2 down, but a runner for Bryson Williams.
So no balls, no strikes for Bryson Williams with 2 outs. Parker Rowland at first. First pitch to Williams, and there's a bunt down the third base line, and that could be trouble. Third baseman feels it, throw over to first, not in time. Now they're going to try and get the runner at second, and that throw is into center field. Parker Rowland will advance to third. Bryson Williams will stay at first. Runners on the corners, 2 outs.
That's a real smart base running. He's going to put a runner on first and third. 2 outs for Camden Wilson.
So we runners on the corners, 2 outs for the third baseman, Camden Wilson, who doubled in his first at bat. First pitch to Camden Wilson is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch popped up in the air. First baseman gets underneath it and catches it for the 3rd out of the inning. 0 runs on 1 hit. 2 runners left on base as we head to the top of the 4th.
Heading to the 4th inning.
Top of the 4th is brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. At Orthotics and Prosthetics East, we provide custom solutions to help you move comfortably and confidently. Whether you need orthotics for support or prosthetics for mobility, our expert team is here for you every step of the way. Located right in Greenville, we offer personalized care and cutting-edge technology. Get back to living your life. Visit Orthotics and Prosthetic East today. The top of the 4th is also brought to you by Nash Studios. Ready to bring your music to life? Welcome to Nash Studios, your ultimate recording destination. With state-of-the-art equipment and expert sound engineers, we'll help you create the sound you've always dreamt of. Whether you're
Colby Burrows.
We're joining here in the top of the 4th as the catcher Colby Burrows leads off for North Pitt. First pitch to him, called strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch misses outside, ball 1. Persinger checks the sign, and now the pitch. Off speed, called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off speed, misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Burrows. I don't want to jinx it here, but the scorecast is finally working on the school Wi-Fi. Next pitch swung on and missed, strike 3.
Strikeout's going to put 1 away. Next up, Zevin Price.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Zevin Price.
How bad is Charles Frisbee?
First pitch to Price, called strike 1. Next pitch 7, fastball misses outside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And now the off-speed pitch, called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the shortstop, Zevin Price. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 outs now in the top of the 4th.
Going to bring up Talik Sherrod.
And yes, I did jinx it. Scorecast is gone. First pitch to the first baseman, Talik Sherrod. It's called strike 1. Next pitch, grounded to second, fielded and throw over to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down.
Still no score.
As we head to the bottom of the 4th.
North Pitt might have avoided the 10-run rule over there at the softball field. Looks like 13-5 in the 5th.
We head to the bottom 4th, brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. It's also brought to you by Coltrane Hardware. Looking for the right tools for your next project? Coltrane Hardware has everything you need. Located in the heart of downtown Ayden, North Carolina. We've got the supply, expert advice, and friendly service to help you tackle any job. From home repairs, do-it-yourself projects, Coltrane Hardware is your go-to store. Stop by today and get it done right with Coltrane Hardware. 2nd Street Cafe. Craving delicious food with hometown charm? Visit 2nd Street Cafe with 2 locations in Farmville and Ayden. We're now open with extended hours until 9 p.m., serving up your favorites all day long. And stay tuned, breakfast is coming soon. Stop by 2nd Street Cafe for great food, great service, and a great time. Bottom of the 4th is also brought to you by Nash. Looking for a family-friendly night out? Come out to Nash Hot Chicken every Monday. Kids eat free. Plus, enjoy live music and dive into our delicious $5 chicken and mac bowls. Wing nights are Thursdays with 75-cent wings. This is the perfect spot for great food, good vibes, and family fun. See you at Nash Hot Chicken, where flavor and fun meet. Leading off for Ayden-Grifton in the bottom of the 4th is Jack Ewell. First pitch to Jack. It's called strike 1. Next pitch, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, chopped up the middle. Shortstop fields it. Throw over to first in time. That shortstop is killing Ayden-Grifton today. 1 out now in the bottom of the 4th.
Bases are going to be wide open for Nate Brooks.
So 1 out for the quarterback, Nate Brooks. First pitch to Brooks. Misses low, ball 1. Next pitch drove into center field and caught 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring up the catcher, Davis Brinson.
Two outs. Going to bring up Davis Brinson.
First pitch to Brinson misses low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch, off speed, misses outside. 2-0 count. The windup in the pitch, fastball misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. Next pitch called, strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs for the catcher Brinson. And there's a base hit to center field. Brinson loves center field. That's his second single of the day.
Base hit for Davis. Going to put a runner on first for Slater Persinger. Courtesy runner going to be Hayden Caldwell.
So it'll be 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th. I know that the screen says it's top of the 4th of 1 out. We're having issues with the school Wi-Fi and the scorecast. So first pitch to Slater, grounded to third. Throw over to first in time. And Ayden-Grifton has 0 runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. As we head to the top of the 5th, still a 0-0 ball game. Top of the 5th is brought to you by Brady Repairs. Top of the 5th is also brought to you by Bums. Start your day right at Bums Restaurant in Ayden. Open at 5 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're serving up mouthwatering barbecue, fried chicken, and our legendary cheese biscuits. Whether you're craving a hearty breakfast or Southern classic, Bums has the flavor you love. Come on down to Bums Restaurant, where tradition meets taste. Top of the is also brought to you by Zaxby's. Craving bold flavors? Visit Zaxby's in Greenville, Winterville, or Washington. Whether it's our famous chicken fingers, mouthwatering wings, or fresh salads, we've got something for everyone. Stop by today and satisfy your cravings with Zaxby's unbeatable flavor and variety. Three locations, 1 great taste. Zaxby's. We're going to try again. To get the scorecast working, we will join you back here momentarily. I cannot believe it. How do you clear your cookies?
Oh, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Leading off the 5th inning, Bryce Henderson. Another John to Jack out there. One away. Gonna bring up Zion Smith. You want to do a tattoo? All right. Let's do it quick. My phone is down. 4% battery.
We got 2, 4, and then 60.
650.
Yeah.
So we join you back here in the top of the fifth, 0-0 ball game. And just when I was thinking that we could make matters better with the scorecast, we have lost it completely. So you just got my voice for the rest of the game. So the first batter in the top of the fifth was Bryce Henderson, who grounded out. I think it was a ground out to shortstop for the first out of the inning. Now we have Zion Smith, where it's a 2-2 count to him, 1 out. Now Slater throws ball inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, Zion Smith. Next pitch, ball outside.
Wall's going to put a runner on first. Bring up Bryce Jones.
So I'll bring up the third baseman, Bryce Jones. Runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Bryce Jones fouls off the first at bat. Now he'll lay down a bunt. Slater fields throw over to first. 2 outs.
Sacrifice bunt's going to move the runner over to second. 2 outs. Going to bring up
Kamarion Shepherd.
Kamarion Shepherd.
And that'll bring up the DH, Kamarion Shepherd. He's DHing for the right fielder, Elijah Dudley. First pitch to Kamarion, ball. Next pitch skips to the backstop. Sorry, it hit him. So it'll be runners now on first and second. 2 outs
Put a runner on first and second.
for Junior Harrington.
After Coach James has a little talk, be Junior Harrington up next.
Coach Will James will head out to the pitcher's mound to talk with Slater. We'll be back momentarily. So runners on first and second now in the top of the fifth. There'll be 2 outs for the pinch hitter, Tyler Mondell. First pitch to Mondell, called strike one. Next pitch called strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Just trying to give y'all a visual on the scoreboard right now. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zion Smith is at second. Kamarion Shepard's at first. Next pitch misses high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 5th for North Pitt. And there's a fastball hit down the left field line, and that thing's going to drop. Runner around second will score for the first run of the game. Stand-up double for the pinch hitter Tyler Mondell. As North Pitt leads 1-0.
With 2 outs. For top of the order, Quinn Price.
So it's 1-0 now. North Pitt leads. There's still 2 outs or runners on second and third. First pitch to the batter Quinn Price is called a strike one. Next pitch misses outside. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch called ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Next pitch called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now for the leadoff batter Quinn Price. There's an all-speed pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning. That'll be 1 run on 1 hit, 2 runners left on base.
It looks like the Lady Chargers over there at the softball field might have walked it off in the 5th inning, 15-5.
We head now to the bottom of the 5th. North Pitt leads Ayden-Grifton 1-0. Bottom of the 5th is brought to you by Pirate Lawn Enforcement. Tired of dealing with overgrown lawns, mosquitoes, and fire ants? Let Pirate Lawn Enforcement take care of it. We specialize in lawn care, mosquito control, and fire ant treatment to keep your yard looking great and pest-free. Call us today at 252-258-3182 and let the experts handle your yard so you can enjoy it. Pirate Lawn Enforcement, your lawn, our mission. We'll be back momentarily for the bottom of the 5th, where Hunter Hollingsworth, John Fields, and Parker Rowland will be due up for the Ayden-Grifton Chargers when we return. We join you back here in the bottom of the 5th as Hunter Hollingsworth leads off for the Chargers. First pitch to Hollingsworth misses outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and the next pitch popped up in the air. Second baseman underneath it, and he'll catch it for the first out of the inning. 1 out here for the second baseman, John Fields.
Bases wide open for John Fields.
been a pitcher's duel so far. Ayden-Grifton is not taking it deep in the counts. They're attacking early, and it's has caused some issues. First pitch to Fields, misses high, ball 1. Next pitch to him, called strike 1. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch gets away from the pitcher and heads to the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. Public address announcer is having some issues with his allergies. Next pitch to Fields, fastball, called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Next pitch, fastball, fouled down the first base side and out of play. So it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes for John Fields. Next pitch, off speed, swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 outs now here in the top of the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Parker Rowland. First pitch to Rowland, misses outside, ball 1. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Parker Rowland ahead in this count, and that'll bring up Bryson Williams next if Rowland can reach. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's a fastball called strike 1, so it'd be 2 balls, 1 strike now. Pitcher back on the mound, the wind and the kick. Off speed, misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. If Rowland can reach, he can put some pressure on this pitcher with his speed. Fastball fouled out of play down the left field line. And we've gone full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And there's fastball that somehow catches the inside corner of the plate.
In the 5th inning, Panthers are still leading 1-0.
Wow. So it'll be a strikeout looking for the 3rd out of the inning as we head to the top of the 6th, where Colby Burrows will lead off for North Pitt. The 6th inning is brought to you by Bums. Top of the 6th is brought to you by Brady Repairs. Got broken electronics? Brady Repairs has you covered. From PS5s to vintage electronics, phones, and more, we fix it all. Conveniently located on Evans Street in Greenville, we offer fast, affordable repairs that get your devices back in action. Trust Brady Repairs to bring your gadgets back to life. Visit us today on Evans Street. Top of the 5th also brought to you by Orthotics and Prosthetics East. At Orthotics and Prosthetic East, we provide custom solutions to help you move comfortably and confidently. Whether you need orthotics for support or prosthetics for mobility, our expert team is here for you every step of the way. Located right in Greenville, we offer personalized care and cutting-edge technology. Get back to living your life. Visit Orthotics and Prosthetics East today. We will be back in the top of the 6th, where we will have a new pitcher, Bryson Williams. That pitching change is brought to you by Nash Hot Chicken, located in Greenville, North Carolina. We'll be back. Leading off here in the top of the sixth, the catcher, Colby Burrows. First pitch to him fouled out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch now. Slider misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The one and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bryson Williams is quick pitching. And now the pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. The one and the pitch. Off speed. Popped up in the left field. And the center fielder is going to call him off. Connor Lofton will catch it for the first out of the inning. 1 out now.
Nice long run there from Connor for the first out.
And that'll bring up Zevin Price,
Brings up Zevin Price.
the shortstop, who has been killing Ayden-Grifton with his defensive ability. At bat, he's flew out to center in the first inning and struck out in the fourth. First pitch, he swung and missed. No balls, 1 strike. He swung and missed again. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Still in the top of the sixth. Next pitch, off speed, fouled out of play down the right field line. Next pitch, dribble back to Bryson Williams, throw over to first in time for the second out of the inning.
Get up the middle there for the second out of the inning. Bryson over to Jack. 2 outs. And bring up Talik Sherrod.
So it'll be 2 outs. First pitch to Talik Sherrod. Swung on a miss, strike one. Next pitch, fastball, called strike two. Next pitch, swung on and missed, strike three. 3 straight
1, 2,
pitches.
3 there at the top of the sixth inning for Bryson. And Bryson will lead off the bottom of the sixth here in just a second.
We head now to the bottom of the sixth, where the Ayden-Grifton Chargers need to rally. We're gonna get our hats backwards and turn on our rally caps when we return in the bottom of the sixth. But before then, the bottom of the sixth is brought to you by Coltrane Hardware. Looking for the right tools for your next project? Coltrane Hardware has everything you need, located in the heart of downtown Ayden. We've got the supplies, expert advice, and friendly service to help you tackle any job. From home repairs to do-it-yourself projects, Coltrane Hardware is your go-to store. Stop by today and get it done right with Coltrane Hardware. Bottom of the sixth is also brought to you by Nash Studios. Ready to bring your music to life? Welcome to Nash Studios, your ultimate recording destinations. With state-of-the-art equipment and expert sound engineers will help you create the sound you've always dreamt of. Whether you're a solo artist or a full band, Nash Studios is where your music takes center stage. Book your session today at Nash Studios. Find your voice. We will record it.
Leading off here for the Chargers, Bryson Williams.
Leading off in the bottom of the sixth, Bryson Williams. He struck out in his first at bat and singled in the second. First pitch to Williams. Bunt pulled back and then called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Williams. The wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch skips and hits the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. The one in the pitch. Fastball driven into center field. Center fielder underneath it, and he's not going to be able to catch it. It's going to roll to the fence as Bryson Williams will double here in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up the third baseman, Camden Wilson.
No outs. Got a runner on second. Camden Wilson.
Runner on second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring a mound visit for North Pitt. We'll be back momentarily. All right, the mound visit is over. Now Wilson will get back into the batter's box. The pitcher Quinn Price will check for the sign. Now the pitch. Fastball misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Bryson Williams at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The dugout is finally alive for Ayden-Grifton. 2-0 count. And now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike to Camden Wilson. Next pitch misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's either fastball down the middle and Camden crushes it, or it's going to be ball 4. Hopefully. Wilson calls Tom and is now back in the batter's box. Pitcher checks a runner at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside, ball 4. Runners now on first and second. Nobody out for the first baseman, Jack Yule.
Runner on first and second with no outs for Jack Yule. Jack this one over the fence real quick.
Yeah, he's got the power to hit one out. Let's see if he can do something here. First pitch, fastball, swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Ayden-Grifton has runner on first and second. There's a pop fly to left field.
No.
And that's going to get over to left fielder's head. That'll make it bases loaded as Bryson Williams stayed around second because it looked like a routine fly ball.
Must have let that ball drop. Gonna load the bases up with no outs for Nate Brooks.
We got bases loaded, nobody out for the quarterback, Nate Brooks. Yep. Routine fly ball that dropped over the left fielder's head. So now Nate Brooks, bases loaded, nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a chopper to third.
Wow.
And they're going to say it is foul. So no balls, 1 strike, allowed strike 1.
It's clearly foul.
Mm-hmm. Nate Brooks gets a second life here. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out, bases loaded as Ayden-Grifton trails North Pitt 1-0. Next pitch, fastball, foul tipped into the mitt, strike 2. 0-2 count now. And the wind and the pitch. Fastball, fouled out of play. Count remains at 0-2. Brooks calls time, now back in it. Pitcher checks a sign, now the wind and the pitch. Fastball, fouled back into the screen as Nate Brooks keeps battling here. No balls, 2 strikes, the wind and the pitch. Off speed, misses high, ball 1. Yep. Umpire hesitated on that one, but didn't make a call, so it's ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll see if there's a fastball being thrown. It is, and there's a drive down the third base side, but foul. Brooks was early on that one. Brooks is having the bat. Battling here. This is the 7th pitch of the at-bat. 1-2 count. The wind and the pitch. Off speed. Misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher back on the bump. 2-2 count to Brooks. The wind and the pitch. Fastball. Fouled out of play down the first base side. Still battling. This is the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Still a 2-2 count. Bases loaded. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Fastball misses high, ball 3. Full count now to Brooks. 11 pitches in this at-bat. Pitcher checks a sign. Now Brooks will call time as the pitcher was taking too long. I like it. Play some mind games with him. This is the first time this pitcher's been rattled all day. The wind and the pitch. Fastball misses inside, and we are tied here in the bottom of the 6th.
Makes it 1-1.
Bases still juiced, and that'll bring up Davis Brinson, the catcher. What an at-bat by Nate Brooks.
Bases are loaded with no outs for Davis Brinson.
Brinson has singled up the middle in his first 2 at-bats. Single here could score 2. First pitch to Brinson. Misses high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, no outs. Bases loaded, 1-1. Next pitch, grounded to second. Second baseman has trouble with it, but throws it over to first in time, but that'll score a run. RBI by Davis Brinson, and Ayden-Grifton Chargers lead 2-1.
First, but he scores a run. Makes it 2-1 for the Chargers.
That'll
Runner still on second and third for Hayden Caldell.
So it'll be runners on second and third, 1 out for Hayden Caldell.
Hayden's going to walk over to first. Going to load the bases once again.
And they're going to intentionally
out
walk
for Hunter
Hayden
Hollingsworth.
Caldell to load the bases with 1 out for Hunter Hollingsworth. Chance for the sophomore to do damage here. Crowd is getting loud. 1 out now. Bases loaded. First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1.
How many pitches is that? Okay. Oh, because you lost your thing. That's right.
Yeah. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitcher checks a sign. And now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the left fielder, Hunter Hollingsworth. Pitcher on the mound, the wind and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 outs now for the second baseman, John Fields.
John Fields.
Bases still loaded. 2 outs for second baseman Fields. First pitch to Fields. Fastball called, strike 1 on the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. The wind and the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball fouled out of play down the first base side. Be 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And now the pitch. Fastball hit to back to the pitcher. Throw over to first in time for the 3rd out. Coach Skinner said that it hit off his knee, and I don't disagree. So now the umpires will talk about it, and it looked really awkward. It looked like it was a weird dribbler that just completely ricocheted off that first bounce.
It was a strange little hit there, but looks like we're heading to the 7th inning unless Coach Skinner knows something I don't know. Chargers are up 2-1.
So the umpires will decide that it was the right call. And Ayden-Grifton will take a 2-1 lead headed to the top of the 7th. So the Chargers will leave the bases loaded. They'll score 2 runs on 1 hit in the bottom of the 6th. The Chargers have left 7 runners on base so far tonight. We head now to the top of the 7th, where Bryce Henderson, Zion Smith, and Bryce Jones will be the batters when we return. We join you here now on the top of the 7th as Bryce Henderson leads off for North Pitt. First pitch to him, ball. Second pitch to him, fouled out of play. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here as Ayden-Grifton leads 2-1. Next pitch swung on and miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dollar hot dogs. I got you. I'm sorry. Yep. Yes, sir.
Next pitch grounded to short. Fielded by Camden Wilson. Thrown to first. 1 out.
Went away, and the way that 6th inning ended kind of weird made me forget. I was supposed to let y'all know there's dollar hot dogs for the rest of the game. Dollar hot dogs for the rest of the game. I think they got 7 or 8 left. Come on, get you one.
You heard it here first. Dollar hot dogs. Head on down to Littlefield Road. Best deal in town. So it'll be 1 out for the batter Zion Smith, who swings and misses at the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Zion will call Tom. Bryson Williams trying to he's trying to quick pitch the batter. The umpire said that's not going to be a pitch. But nevertheless, gets back on the mound and throws another strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bryson Williams to wind in the pitch. Slider misses outside. 1-2 count. 1 out. The wind in the pitch. Slaughter swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 outs now here in the top of the 7th.
2 away there for Bryson. Nobody on and 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, Bryce Jones. First pitch to Bryce. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. North Pitt is down to their final out of the game. 0-1 count. The pitch, fastball, called strike 2. Now they're down to their possible last strike. As Bryce Jones will call Tom. And now here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider, called strike 3 as Ayden-Grifton wins their 4th game in a row.
Final score, Ayden-Grifton 2, North Pitt 1.
Ayden-Grifton wins a pitcher's duel 2-1. And Grifton picks up the 10th run of the earth.
Thank y'all for coming out. Have a safe drive home. Keep on charging.
And it'll be the 10th win of the season. Ayden-Grifton improves to 10-3. North Pitt scores 1 run on 3 hits, while Ayden-Grifton scores 1 run on 4 hits. 2 runs on 4 hits. We will see you back here on Thursday as Ayden-Grifton takes on North Pitt at North Pitt. Yeah, I think they have prom on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So, you're good. So we will join you back here on Thursday. Make sure you tune in. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Stay tuned for the post-game player of the game brought to you by Zaxby's. That video will be uploaded later tonight. We'll catch you back here on Thursday as Ayden-Grifton improves to 10-3 on the season with a 2-1 win over North Pitt tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on Thursday.